In one glorious and thrilling afternoon in Northampton, Sunrisers won their Charlotte Edwards Cup game against Thunder, then lost it, before eventually tying it. Batting first after winning the toss, the visitors made a bright start through Georgie Boyce and Daisy Mullen. Both found the boundary at regular intervals as they took 42 runs without losing a wicket from the 6 overs of power play. It took the introduction of Kelly Castle in the 8th over to make the breakthrough, Boyce lifting her to Naomi Ditani at long on to fall for 31. Mullen was then offered a gift by Gayatri Goal, which she accepted by hitting for 6, but her innings was ended just after the halfway stage as she mishit Emily Thorpe straight to goal, gone for 26. That had Thunder at 64 for 2, which soon became 70 for 3, as Piper Cleary hit a looping full toss from Thorpe to goal again. The boundaries had dried up until Kate Cross went large off Joanne Gardner, and that got Thunder's innings moving again, with both Cross and Eleanor Threlkeld picking up the pace with some good shots. In 34 balls together, they added 49 runs as the visiting team finished strongly. In the penultimate over, Cross on 26 was yorked by Goal, and Threlkeld was then defeated by a grubber from Gardner on 28 as Thunder ended their 20 overs on 124 for 5. Ditani and Cordelia Griffith made a very cautious start to the reply, boundaries at a premium as the power play knocked 23 runs off the target. For the last ball of the power play, the hard work was undone as Ditani chipped Cross to Natalie Brown to fall for 10. But that wicket only encouraged Griffith to take on the attack. She belted Laura Jackson down the ground for 6. And then struck an even better shot off Brown as Sunrisers reached the halfway stage of their chase with a score of 55 for 1, 70 more needed from the last 10 overs. That was reduced to 54 off 8, with Griffith clearing the rope again off Cleary, the 25-year-old playing a blinder. It had been an excellent and well-timed chase, and now they needed to complete the job. Griffith completed a 40-ball 50, while Scrivens then hit Cross into the distance. The total at 96 for 1, with 5 overs to go, 29 more runs required. Another Scrivens boundary brought up the 100 as she took her own tally to 27. But she fell to her 29th delivery, going for a maximum again, but holing out in the deep instead. With 23 runs required for the final 4 overs, Griffith continued her colourful contribution with back-to-back boundaries off Jackson. She wanted to be there at the end to complete a perfectly executed chase. Just 13 were left to get from 3 overs, then 9 from 2, when Griffith was bowled behind her legs to cause some nerves in the home dressing room. That penultimate over went for only 4 runs, and so 5 was the target off the final over. 3 singles were taken from the first 3 balls, and then Florence Miller got the perfect delivery to win the match, but instead picked out Cross. The next ball was a dot, leaving Gardner to get 2 off the last one. The drama was cranked up as a miss-hit and a sprint saw Gardner avoid being run out by a whisker. It was so close, but this thrilling contest had in the end been tied. It was a game Sunrisers should have won, but in the end they were a fraction away from defeat, so will probably take the result. They now go to Cambridge on Monday to take on Western Storm.